All right, so we're up 1,000 on the live trade right now. We have India in the house. We have Amsterdam. We have Miami and LA. Let's
Yeah.
go. What's up? How's it going?
Hey,
Good morning
good. How
or
you
good
doing?
evening. Good evening. Thank you so much for
Evening.
joining. So
Yeah.
far, we have 3 of us. I think we have like one more who's confirmed.
What's
Really
going
excited for
on?
you to be here. We're gonna go over the charts and see what we could get going in. This is A1 Trades. I'm pretty sure you've seen, and
Yeah.
he's more on gold, and I trade more US 30. So we're gonna go ahead and wait for. Oh, there he is, Rajesh.
Nice. We got another one in here.
All right, PropFirm Algo, let's go. We're here. It is Wednesday, January 17th and 7:12 a.m. A little past market open. Let me go ahead and share my screen. So when I was looking at US 30, I'm thinking of possibly either entering a long to go towards the 4-hour short. See, we had a reversal point right here that was sent out by the indicator. So I'm thinking that it may come to the institutional entry lines and then go in short. So something like this, and then from here down. So if we go onto the lower time frame, we could possibly find a buy setup. Oh, perfect. Here it is. Coming down to the entry, then going long. That's what I'm waiting for on US 30. But in the meantime, let's see if we could find something on XAU and on US 30. I'm going to put my alert. So while we're looking at other charts, we can get notified the price has came to our entry, and then we'll take the trade. So to make the alert, I'll just go ahead and put it right above the institutional entry line, hit add alerts, and then I'm going to say US 30 buy entry 1 minute. And the reason why I'm deciding to go long on the 1 minute instead of taking these shorts is because of where we are on the higher time frame. So if we look at the higher time frame, you could see right at this area, we could see a rejection that happened where we found support. Here, rejection that then turned into support. And then again, a support right around here. So this is a very crucial area. And especially that we're so down at a low point on US 30, just taking a long from here to here seems like a nice move for us. So that way you can understand why I'm looking at these longs and not really worried about these shorts here.
So it didn't show any buy signals out here. I mean, like it has a sell out here.
Yeah, the buy signal is coming at the institutional entry line.
Okay.
So you see
That's
the
when
line?
it will trigger.
Yeah, this line right here is entry
Yeah.
1, entry 2, entry 3, and
3.
entry 4. So we're
All right.
waiting for price to come to our
Price to
entry
reach
point.
there.
I could
Yeah.
even go on the new dashboard. We'll go ahead and press buy. I'll show my stop loss line and my TP line. This is way too close, so I'll just go next pivot. And now it's made my stop loss right down there. Next pivot, next pivot. I want it to be, yeah, that looks much better. Then I'll go ahead and just limit order. Definitely gonna risk only 1% here.
Yeah.
And I'll maybe just put my entry right. Let's say, oh, let's just put it right here. Put the entry there. I'll move it just a little lower here. And then my TP was way up in the 4-hour. So something like this. And now I'm gonna go ahead and press buy. Now my lot size equals 1%. I'm risking here $2,000 out of 210,000 from my FTMO account. And if we look, boom, perfect, sweet. So looking to make about a little over 1%, 3,600 with a 1% risk. So now once price, what happened?
Oh yeah, no, XAU just broke below the level of interest. It broke
Oh, let me
below.
see. Share your screen, share your screen. So it's about to come to our entry. Once it hits our entry, you're gonna see the alert fire, and it's gonna be a buy signal. So XAU, what are you looking at? What time frame? Oof.
I'm looking at the 1 hour right now.
Shit. Wow, bro. We could have gone short right here at 6:30.
Yep.
Missed that short. Okay, 4 hour. What you said 1 hour?
1 hour, yeah. Yep, 2011. Or that was it the 4 hour
4 hour
support?
resistance support.
That's
It
20,
broke.
it broke.
Damn.
Basically, that was basically the level of interest to go long, but it's breaking below it.
It
Maybe,
really broke below it.
yeah.
Let's check out the higher time frame, starting with the daily.
It's right there at the institutional levels.
Woo! Nice. Yeah, so it can go long and possibly it could be a fake out like to the bottom and induce people to start shorting, get people excited to short and then start going long.
That's what I'm thinking about.
Let me see. What I would do here is I would go in the smaller time frame and let's check out if we find like a constant rejection. So we can go ahead and just draw something up like this and let's start seeing how this reacts. So Anthony, you stay looking at XAU on your chart and draw up a level of resistance like this. And let's see if price keeps up right in this area in the 210 or if it breaks, retest, and then does a continuation. If it breaks this area, it's going to keep on going down.
It's gonna keep on shorting, yeah.
But look, it's already rejecting here. You see?
Mm-hmm.
So it may do something where it breaks and then comes back up and then starts turning around.
But do you think it's gonna come up to these institutional lines and then drop again?
Most likely.
It could be, yeah, it could.
Oh, look, the entry, we started going long. So it hit the entry point. You see, now we had the buy signal. So the buy signal is provided as soon as it touches. It's not like these other indicators that give you a buy signal or a sell signal after a candle close. Because,
Correct.
for instance, you'll have a sell signal after this candle, and then immediately the candle is going to go reverse. So here we're doing the exact opposite. If it's pushing to the downside and people are getting excited to short, we're going long. So right now I'm risking 1% and we are
So that's a non-repaint signal, right?
non-repaint. This is non-repaint and non-lagging because the other indicators, the reason why they're lagging is because of the candle close feature.
Yeah.
The signal is based on a candle close. And the issue with that is, imagine you are getting a sell signal at this point.
Yeah.
And the candle starts going the opposite direction.
Yeah.
So here, as you saw, when it touches the institutional entry line, immediately we get the signal. So we've gotten the signal quite a few times already. We've gotten 1, 2, 3 buy signals, and we're already up a couple pips. We could minimize this here and look in the past and see what area. So maybe around this area, once it breaks here, I'll put my stop and profit. I'll just put my auto trailing stop, auto break even. So it does it automatically. And we're going to put this at 4,000 and here I'm going to put it at 2,000. Oh, actually, let's do 3,300. Yeah, so somewhere around here, we should get our stop auto break even. All right, sweet. Let's see how this plays out. We're in this US 30 trade, risking 1%. Anthony, did you enter? Oh no, your account's at $600. I wouldn't enter US 30.
No, I'm not entering US 30. No, sirree.
Can
Let's
we
go.
have a look at NAS?
Yeah, let's go. Look at that. We're up. We're up, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Wow, bro. Look at these signals on the 1 minute, dude.
Bro, I think I'm gonna short gold, bro.
You're gonna short it? Be careful, because that's
I'm waiting on a pullback.
it's all yeah,
It's
wait for the
already
pullback.
at its order block.
Oh, here we have a message. Let me see. We got a message from someone at PropFirm Algo. Rajesh, which time frame you looking into? We are looking into the 1 minute time frame on US 30. And now we're at NAS. We're just bouncing around different time frames. And it's really important to not stay stuck on one time frame. If you get stuck on a time frame, you're not giving yourself the full picture of understanding what the chart is telling you. So it's
Mhm.
really important that you go through each individual time frame to understand the full picture, because it's very similar to just being zoomed in on, let's say, a desk, and you don't even know it's a desk because you're so close to it, and then you might think it's a rock, but then when you zoom out, oh God, it's a desk. So it's really important to watch all time frames. So we're looking at NAS right now, and let's check out the higher time frame, starting off with the daily.
Yeah, bro,
So
lower lows are being made, bro. I'm gonna look into short this shit.
you're gonna short XAU?
Yeah, but I'm waiting on a pullback. But
It can come down here to the daily on NAS
That's
where
quite
the
a lot.
entry is.
Yeah.
This was the entry here, but if we look at the 4-hour time frame, yeah, we're almost near where previously where price rejected. You see where price rejected here, bounced up, rejected here, bounced up on the 4-hour, bounced up. So it may start turning around. Let's check the 1-hour. Yeah, and it might come right back up to the institutional entry lines and then short. Think of the institutional entry lines like the level of home base. It's always looking to come back to home base. Let's see where this trade is at. Let's go. Up 400 pips on US 30, $600. Let's go. We're up.
okay.
We're up. We're
Awesome.
up. We're up. Sweet. So if you're looking to enter NAS, see, that's why I wouldn't even short on these 1-minute time frame, because we looked at the higher time frame. We saw that we were at a level on the 1 hour and the 4-hour. It may turn around. So looking at this reversal, it can come up, then come down, and then we could go long from here to here.
Yeah.
If I was risking less than 1% on US 30, I'd probably enter on this as well, but I'm already in US 30, so I'm not going to enter in this.
Yeah. I'm in a long on NAS.
Perfect. Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that. Different time frame shows different locations of institutional entry line chart, which is common correct time frame. So that's a really good thing to point out. And what I was just saying was you should never base your strategy on one time frame and only look at one time frame. It's not one time frame is correct, not one time frame is incorrect. You have to be able to look at the whole entire picture, because if not, you're going to be really, really stressed on why certain signals are not giving you the result. For example, let's just look at a different chart here. This one right here, Nifty futures. These signals are wonderful. Look at these 1-minute signals on Nifty. Absolutely beautiful. But if we go on to, let's say, the 1 hour.
It might look different.
If we would have been buying way up here on the 1 minute, what do you think is going to happen? We're not aware of the higher time frame, and we're buying up here. The price is going to come all the way down, and you're going to lose the trade, and you're going to be like, why am I losing this trade? And that's because you're not aware of the higher time frames. And now that we're at this daily support on the 4-hour, why would we want to sell? Let's just see on the 3-minute, these sell entries here. And if you did sell, then you wouldn't hold it past this 4-hour or daily support. So it's extremely important to understand that. Like, for instance, why would you take these buy signals knowing that if we're looking at the higher time frame, let's just look at the daily. That was at the very high of the high. Like, you're so at the high point of price that it's equivalent of, let's say, taking a long at BTC when it was at 60,000. Like, why would you buy BTC at 60,000 when it was at its all-time high? So understanding all the time frames, and this process is called top-down analysis. The top-down analysis is something that we traders should really implement while trading to understand the full picture of the chart. And the more that we're able to look at each individual time frame, then we could base our decision on what we're going to do. And that's what we're doing on US 30 right now. So look, I did the auto break even, auto stop and profit. It looks like it's coming down back to the entry. And since I'm risk free, I can go ahead and enter again because I could just say I'm not in a trade right now. To me, I'm not in a trade. I'm back at zero. I'm back in the very beginning. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm just going to make another line. This time I'm gonna make a little tighter stop loss. I'm gonna go here. And I'm just gonna go risk 0.5% on this trade.
Your stop is already in profit, right? Did I hear that right?
Yeah. My stop is in profit. Like this is my stop loss in profit. So I'm up $200 on this trade, and I'm about to enter another trade. I'm gonna click market, and I'm just gonna go right under here and press buy. So now if it hits my stop in profit, I'm in a second trade already, because my first original entry, I don't consider it as an entry anymore. Once I put my stop in profit, if it goes, it goes. If it comes back down and it stops me out, it stops me out. And now I'm re-entering a trade again. So boom, we re-entered, and now I'm risking 0.5%. What I was saying with US30, the reason why I'm going long is I'm looking at the 4-hour, and here are the institutional entry lines. If price always wants to return home, like we've seen here in the past, here, look how many times it comes down to the entry and then goes. So if we look at the higher time frame and it's away from where it typically returns, I'm looking to take price back based on the higher time frame to the institutional entry lines. So if I know, okay, here's the 4-hour, price is away from the institutional entry lines. We have a reversal here. Price wants to do the opposite first, come to the institutional entry lines, then short. All right, let me check out the smaller time frame. This case, the 1 minute. And let's go ahead and go towards the 4-hour setup. So we're gonna go long. And that's how you're gonna know how to stay away from these signals that are not the best. Like, yeah, we could have scalped these, but they're more risky. So the buy and sell signals, Rajesh, right here, we are looking at retracements. We just saw it live. We just took the entry together live. I'm just gonna show you quick what the entry is. We have the institutional entry lines 1, 2, 3, and 4. If we look at the arrow, I'm just gonna pull up this right here. This is what the market does. It does a retracement, hits the institutional entry lines, and then starts moving. So our entry point is any one of these entry lines. And you can see as soon as it touches, it's going to give you a signal. And it's based on actual price. It's not based on a candle close or volume metrics like all these other indicators that are personally a waste of time, because they're very misleading. You'll have a candle close and then price will go the complete opposite. It was like that when I was using this other indicator that I used to be a part of. And I'm so glad that I stopped using that indicator. So that's how the entries work for PropFirm Algo. It's a retracement. It has price action. It checks imbalances. Because if you look, let's just look at this line here. We're going to look back and you're going to find that this is a crucial area where price has a rejection. You see price rejected right here. So it looks at breaks of structure, imbalances, and it just gives us a buy and sell signal altogether. You can see that there is multiple rejection right there. You see, it's like exactly to the T, and that's our entry point. So you will have some signals like these reversal point indicating that a new trend is being made. And then once price comes to the entry line, we get the signal. And like, for instance, this one is at the 4-hour resistance or support. This was perfect. But then if you see this buy signal, it's not really a high probability trade because it's already at a high point of the higher time frame. So you have to be able to look at all the time frames, put it together, and then come up with, all right, what are we going to do? Are we going to enter? We're going to short, or we're going to stay away from the chart? And it's really almost like being an artist and painting a picture, putting all these tools together, all the information, fundamentals, and then coming up with the canvas. Like a painter who has multiple brushes for different strokes. just for an example. Let me get out of the replay and see where we are. Nice, we're in profit again.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Indeed.
We're gonna see a entry again.
Yeah, Zoom meeting now.
Let's go to indicator list. Main count only have one. So I'm gonna put a higher main count so I could get more signals per trend. And I'm gonna put 5 because I'm on the smaller time frame. You want to have a higher main count for the smaller time frame and a lower main count for the higher time frame. Yo, did you enter XAU short?
Nah, bro, it's still pushing pretty aggressively, but it's starting, pushing a
Yo,
little
you
up
saw
right now
that?
in the 1 minute.
You
What?
saw that the stop and profit automatically. Bro, I love this thing, bro. This is awesome. Stop and profit, baby. Let's go.
So
Let's go.
I mean, I could
Awesome.
have entered in that when we were just talking about it, but that wouldn't have been that's just is like gambling because it was just like there was no retracement. It wasn't at the at the setup, but now it's pushing back up to the institutional line. So maybe I can enter there around 2012.
1 second. We just need price to break above this area right here. Like that's what we need right now. If price comes back down to the entry point, like Rajesh, am I saying your name right? I hope I'm saying your name right, bro. Rajesh, you saw how I came back down? Let me see. Today, Nifty chart. This is 3-minute time frame. Why this much buy signal for NOS? No sell signal appeared in the top. Only a reversal showing. Ah, okay. We were just going over that. I was just literally going over that on the actual Nifty chart. That's actually pretty funny. We'll take a look at the Nifty chart right now, and I'll go ahead and explain that one more time. So I just want to point out that we're just waiting for this price to break. And being that I'm already in a position risk-free, we're up 428 pips, which is about $310 right now, risking 0.5%. And I'm going to go ahead and just make another entry because I'm already risk-free. So it's essentially, I'm not even in a trade right now. I have 0 risk. So I couldn't add more risk being that I'm risk-free. So I'm going to go ahead and populate my stop loss line, move this down here again, my TP line. We're going to go over the Nifty trade right now. I just want to go ahead and set this up, make sure I have my entry ready to rock. I'm going to go right here and definitely going to move up my TP to right about there. And I'm going to risk another 0.5%. Boom. So now I have my second entry there, risking another 0.5%. All right, so let's check out the Nifty chart really quick and help out Rajesh understand why that happened on the Nifty chart. Where's it at? Okay, let's go on to the 50 Nifty, baby. I think we could use this one. All right, so as I was saying earlier, the top-down analysis is extremely crucial for you to do. So we're going to look at the 4-hour, and let's just see where that price was at the 4-hour. And if we just do a highlight, I'm just going to, let's just do a brush. I want to highlight this area here. It's right at the 4-hour resistance. And I want to point out that in the past, you have price rejection here. You have price rejection here. It went down. Price rejected here and price rejected here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times we've seen price has rejected in this area. So if we zoom in on, you said, the 3-minute, this is why it's extremely important to always be aware of the higher time frames. It's exactly where previously price was rejected. So what I've done here is I've created 2 different PropFirm algos. You know, if we can have one with the top-down analysis, but the issue is the top-down analysis feature here, it actually removes some of the signals, which I am not really too fond of. I want them to be able to give us a opportunity to have the top-down analysis support or resistance separate from the actual filter. You see, now some of these signals have gone away, but it also takes away some of the good signals. So what I've done is I've made the filter on a total separate indicator, so that way it doesn't filter it out, because this is giving us the top-down analysis support and resistance, and also taking away some of the signals, but I would like to have it total separate. So we could ramp up how much of the signals we want to take away based on the PIP range, but it does really take away some of the good signals. So let's just see what happens here. And keep the top-down analysis on so I could see the support and resistance, and then I have everything on so I could get all the signals. I want all the signals as much as possible. And then I decide, well, okay, there's a buy signal here, but it's at the 4-hour resistance. And where price has previously, in the past, fell multiple times. So that is very equivalent of us, like I said earlier, anyone buying BTC at 60K when it was at its all-time high. So if we look at BTC and we go on to the monthly, who in their right mind is buying up here where price rejected in the past? That is what you're essentially doing by not looking at the higher time frames, not understanding top-down analysis. It's really important, really important, and I can't stress it enough, that when you're trading, you have to look at all time frames. Don't get stuck on one time frame, because then you're going to get a really hard time understanding the reason behind why you're losing, or the reason behind why you're winning. You want to understand the why behind things. Why is this happening? It's great that we have signals and that we could learn from the signals, but eventually the signals can't be your all go-to to enter the market. Because if you do, and you just base everything on the signal, you're never really going to grasp the reason why things are happening in the market. It's really important to have that. Yes, you are correct. So thank you, Rajesh. And that's what I really try for all of us to understand. Oh my goodness, look how close it came to the entry. Wow. Wow. And another good thing that I want to point out, look, I have a reversal point right now on US 30. This could be a reversal that's very short term. And the reason why the reversal points aren't entries, the reversal points are lagging. They're not like the entries that when price touches this institutional entry line, immediately there's a signal provided. So it's so fast that if you don't prepare yourself correctly, you might lose the entry. You won't even have enough time to enter the market because it touches it and then right away goes into profit. So that's why you need to be prepared for your trade. And if you're not prepared on your trade, you're going to be rushing into it and you're going to feel like you're always chasing the trade. And that's going to make you feel very anxious and it's going to mess up your psychology. So a way to avoid being anxious and not chasing the trade is, again, top-down analysis. So earlier, when we first started this Zoom call, before we started live trading, we looked at the higher time frame and we realized, okay, US 30 is at a very low point. It hasn't came back to the institutional entry lines on the 1 hour. Let's go ahead and find a long position to go in the direction of price action on the higher time frame. So that's extremely helpful for you to do top-down analysis to figure out what signals or what entries might not be the best idea or high risk, and then also to mitigate your emotions and make sure that your emotions are in check. So that way you're not rushing into the trade. Yo, look how close it came to the entry a second time. So look, Rajesh, you see how close it came? It would have came just a little bit, and if it would have just touched that entry line, boom, a buy signal. And immediately, like, it just came down, and within seconds, it literally just flew. Literally, just between me talking, 200 pips. like, like, yo, That's crazy. What are you looking at, Anthony?
I'm in gold. I'm in gold.
Oh, you're in gold?
Yeah.
Damn, thanks for letting us know.
Oh, I didn't want to interrupt, bro.
Bro, you gotta say,
Just
yo,
trying to
I'm
stay
taking gold. I'm
focused,
taking.
bro. Sorry, my bad.
No,
I was
no.
like just zoomed out and just focusing on my stuff. Sorry about
Let's
that. But yeah,
go.
dude,
Let's go.
exactly what I said. Look, go on the 1 minute. The sell signal just
Go,
came out
go. Share,
exactly at
share,
2012.
share your screen. Make sure your chart's on point.
Shit, hold up. Da.
Share your screen, bro. Let's go.
Hold up. Okay. Exactly what I said.
Oh, wait, it's
Came
not.
to
It's not.
2012.
My bad. My bad. My bad. Go, go, go. It's not sharing. Share now.
It's not. I didn't hit share. All right, exactly what I said. It came to go back to 2012, came to the institution, and now it's starting to sell off. My entry was like, yeah, like right here, and TP right here to 2K. Stop loss at the previous high. Boom, right here, bro. That's my trade right there.
Let's go. Let's go. Don't forget to put your stop and profit right at that low right there, just in case price comes around, because you're
This
at the
low right
low.
here.
Yes, bro.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because right at that point, it may turn around. Look, we already have a possible reversal. So you want to put your stop and profit and make sure that you protect your account before price possibly turns around, especially because on the daily, we're at this super low point, so it could blast off into infinity and start going long at
Yeah.
any moment. At any moment, that thing could start going long. So don't get greedy. As soon as this thing starts going at a low point, at that near low, put your stop and profit. Put your stop and profit. But look, it looks like it's going nice. Where's your MT4?
There you go. All right.
There it is. Nice, nice. Let's go. That's a nice entry. Let's go, baby.
All right. Let me
So
just.
this software is only available for MT4 or also MT5?
MT5 is coming to lifetime members next. So
Okay.
so far it's only for MT4 and the risk
Yeah.
manager. Oh, Anthony, you're still using the 2.0?
I restarted my MT4 and then it just stayed here, and then I just got like into my trade. But look, now I'm up $17. Let's go.
Bro, let me request remote control. Accept it.
Here, yeah, dude.
This is the old one. It's great. It's a great tool, but it's outdated. Meaning you could do so much more because you have to input everything there. Boom, there you go. And now you could just minimize it. Whenever you want to use it, go big. And bro,
All right,
there's
now that we're here, go. Can you maximize it or make it big real quick?
Yeah.
If I'm already in the trade and I want to automatically put my stop at like my stop
in
or
profit.
the lines for my TP, can I do that now, or does it have to be before I actually execute the trade?
Yeah, before you execute the trade, you have to define what type of trade you want to do by buy or sell. Then you go to your lines. You say your stop loss line and TP line. You see, this is my stop loss line, TP line, and that way, boom, you could make your life 10 times easier. So right here, once it gets risk-free, right? Stop and profit, you could calculate, well, how much is that? It's from here to here. That's 345. Let's just do 300.
Or 350? Or 3
No, you want to do a little earlier. So 300, and then here we're gonna do 250. So now it's gonna auto break even at 250. Once it reaches to the bottom low, boom, you have your auto enabled. You see? Auto enabled, that's on. That means it's on. This is off, on. So now you can walk away from the computer, go to work, and it's gonna do auto stop and profit while we're doing whatever it is that you got to do. And once it's at break even, you're risk free. You could go ahead and enter another trade. So then we could choose, well, what type of order do we want to do, market or limit? And then we'll say, well, right at the entry, right there, we'll have another order, and we're going to then risk 1%. But if you have your account size is like $600, this is a live account, and you know, this is not FTMO. It's not like you have 100K. You know, then you would just go in here and do like a 0.01 or 0.02 or whatever you want to do.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, man, huge upgrade. And throughout my years of trading, it's the best way to manage risk. And the reason why I say risk management is the key, is because it allows you to keep a mentality of calmness. If you're entering a trade and don't know how much you're going to lose, you're going to be freaking out. You're going to be like, oh my God, I'm going to lose. Oh my God, oh my God.
Yeah.
And you're going to be super nervous.
You
But
gotta be in control of your trade, man.
if you're control of your entry amount, if you're control of your lot size, and you know exactly how much you're going to lose on that trade, then you're not going to be as worried. You're going to be like, hey, I'm only losing 1%. Hey, I'm only losing $6 out of my 600, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Anthony, you'll go through a loss and what? You lose like $10, right?
Mm-hmm.
And through that process, you were able to turn $99 first to what, 200, and now 200 to 600.
Yeah. And even then, bro, even then I'll even lose even more. Like I think $20 or $30 from $600. Like, it could be like a little much, but in reality, like it's
It's
not
a
when I'm gaining $200, like $200. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. And having that risk management is going to allow you to have that state of mind where you're
Yeah.
not worried, you're not freaking out, you're
Yeah.
very calm. So first is risk management, which then allows you to have that psychology, which then brings in profitability long term.
Mm-hmm.
Long term.
And eventually, when I get funded and I'm managing 100K, 200K account, then I'll really implement those low percentage risks, because I don't want to risk.
My bad. I don't mean to interrupt, but look at this
You're good.
beautiful trade, bro. We're up.
Oh, nice, bro.
Absolutely up. Because usually once price starts trending, like you see here on the smaller time frame, and we've already seen multiple profitable signals, that's when things start getting tricky, because now you're like, oh, it's going to continue. And then you enter on a signal after the trend has already been trending, and then that's when price starts turning around. So that's why, again, like I'm looking at this 1 hour and we might sell off. So I would not enter anymore. I'm done entering. Either it's going to hit my stop in profit on my second entry, and if it does, I'm just going to close out everything. I'm going to secure my profit for the day and done. Because it might short, and then I'm done for the day. Or if it continues, then I'm good. So now that's how I'm able to keep my mentality very calm and focused while trading. Yo, let's go. We're
I'm
up
glad you finished this
1,000,
one.
dog. We're up 1,000. Yo, let's
Okay,
go.
anyways, I gotta go. I enjoyed this call. It was great fun.
Oh, wait. All right, so you're out. We're up 1,000 on the live trade right now. We have India in the house. We have Amsterdam. We have Miami and LA. Let's
Yeah.
go. Thank you so much for joining, brother.
Right. Great
Peace.
stuff.
Take
All
care,
right,
man.
man.
Take care. Take care. Take care.
Take care,
See you
brother.
guys
Take
soon.
care. See you in the next one.
Yep.
Oh, big push. Big push
Louis,
towards gold.
Peace.
Ooh.
let's buy in Dutch.
Boy. But you know what? I'm already up 1,000. Like, I'm just gonna close my trades, bro. Close out.
Close it out, brother. Close that shit out.
We did it. That was a fucking awesome trading session.